All right, welcome back to another episode of the Hammer Time podcast. I am your host, joined by always is beside me Dylan and Jake. Earlier this week, we did our final conference preview, which concluded all of our conference previews from Power 4 through Group of 5. So we're finally finished with that. Today we got a little bit more to go over before the season kicks off officially next week, which still cannot wait for. But yeah, today's going to be a little bit jam-packed. So, yeah, pretty much about it. We'll get started. We have on the board for today specifically, we have a 12-team mock-up playoff bracket, which I know we talked about doing this last week. We kind of postponed it to this week just so we had something to put. And then we also, looks like we will also have, what else did we have? I'm losing track already.
Predictions.
There we go. There's that, and then I believe we are doing some top 10 games of the year, and then next week we'll actually continue on with other segments and stuff like that. So whoever wants to go first with their bracket, and then we can pretty much just discuss after that and bully each other as to why their brackets suck or whatever.
I'll go first.
Okay.
All right, so my number 1 seed is Penn State, winning the Big Ten. My number 2 seed is Alabama, winning the SEC. My number 3 seed is the independent Notre Dame, Fighting Irish. And my number 4 seed is the runner-up in the SEC, Texas. My 5-12 game is the winner of the ACC, Miami, versus the Group of 5, Tulane, and I have Miami winning. My 6-11 game is the Ohio State Buckeyes versus Baylor, my Big 12 champion, which I have Ohio State winning. I have Clemson as my 7 seed versus Michigan, my 10 seed. And my 8 seed is Georgia, and my 9 seed is Texas A&M. So my 1 versus 8 game is Penn State versus Georgia, and I have Penn State winning. My 2 seed is Alabama facing Clemson as the number 7 seed. I have Alabama. My number 3 seed is Notre Dame versus number 6 seed Ohio State. I have Ohio State beating Notre Dame, and I have number 4 Texas versus number 5 Miami, and I have Texas winning that. So that means Penn State beats Texas, or Penn State plays Texas, beats Texas. Alabama beats Ohio State, and I have Penn State, Alabama in my national championship, and I have Alabama winning the Natty. Tennessee fan picks Alabama to win the Natty.
Quick, not clickbait. That's the title.
Not clickbait.
I'm just in utter shock right now. Can you go one more time for the people and for me? Yeah, just 1 through 12, straight down.
Number 1, Penn State. Number 2, Alabama. Number 3, Notre Dame. Number 4, Texas. Number 5, Miami. Number 6, Ohio State. Number 7, Clemson. Number 8, Georgia. Number 9, Texas A&M. Number 10, Michigan. Number 11, Baylor. Number 12, Tulane.
Okay, fair. Thank you. I was just getting lost in the sauce there for a minute. I was like,
yeah, that's
back
fair.
And forth.
Yeah, that's fair. So yeah, those are my top 12. Really, all that matters, in all honesty, is I have Alabama beating Penn State in the national championship.
Right. Oh, Lord have mercy.
No analysis needed.
Yeah.
I don't. Are we? I think we're all gonna be all over the place. This is why. This is fun.
I don't know how much these fans are gonna like me after this, but that's okay. For the most insane bracket you guys have ever heard in your entire life, it's a little crazy. It's a little out there.
Does anybody remember Desmond Howard's bracket from like a few years ago?
Absolutely not. Who would listen to that guy?
That was the most insane one that I remember.
Okay. Number 1, I also have Penn State. Number 2, I also have Alabama. Number 3, I have Notre Dame. These are all out of order, sorry. Notre Dame. Number 4, I am throwing Clemson in there. Number 5 is going to be Ohio State. Number 6 is going to be Texas. Number 7 is going to be Texas Tech. 8 will be Toledo. This is where it goes off the rails if you can't tell. Okay. 9, Nebraska. 10 is going to be SMU. 11 is going to be LSU. And 12 is going to be Baylor. You're welcome. And
Anarchy.
You're welcome. And I also have a Penn State Alabama national championship with Penn State winning.
Penn State winning the Natty?
Yeah.
He's picking James Franklin. Look at this guy.
I mean, I am decked out in Ohio State gear right now. Same situation. Picking Penn State to win the Natty.
That's a fair point.
Well,
I just love Toledo in there. Throwing
At 8?
Toledo in at 8. Just to get dog walked.
Yeah, at home. Someone has to travel to Toledo.
We're going to that game if that happens.
They'll lose 67-4.
Let me
ask me how they get the 4.
Like an A&M or, oh my God.
I threw them in there solely as an 11-1 team that beat Kentucky. That's the reason.
And that gets you an 8 seed, obviously. I mean, beating Kentucky is...
That's huge this year.
All right.
I mean, have you heard about their offense? It's electric.
Okay. And we're done. That's going to be it for today. I appreciate you guys for tuning in.
Welcome to Hammer Time After Dark again.
This is, we're going on 9-10.
Do your bracket.
Okay. So in my top 4, well, I'm going to go with Pitt. Just kidding.
Now, hold on a minute.
Okay.
Is West Virginia in here, too?
I was just gonna name Desmond Howard's bracket real fast, but never mind. Yeah, Pitt, A&M, Baylor, Michigan.
That's from 4 years ago.
Exactly, I know. It's why it's so funny. Oh God. Yeah, in my bracket, I'll go 1 through 12. So I don't really have matchups or anything, but I pretty much just did rankings list and a natty pick. So for that matter, at number 1, I have who I've been writing on pretty much the entire whatever season of the episodes and all that, and it is Bama. That is my SEC champ. At 2, I have Penn State, which is my Big Ten champ. 3, I have Texas. 4, I have Ohio State. 5, I have LSU. 6, I have Clemson. Those probably would be flip-flop for me, depending on who I have winning that game, but in this case, it would be LSU. At 7, I have Notre Dame. At 8, I have Utah. 9, I have Michigan. 10, Texas Tech. 11, Washington. And 12, UTSA. Yeah.
3 SEC teams before ACC or Big 12 is interesting.
That's what I was thinking, but
Yeah.
and the UTSA thrown in there.
They all
12's a better slot than 8, but still.
I'd say 12's a lot better slot than 8.
No Georgia. No Oregon.
Wait, none of us had Oregon.
I don't
No Miami. That's true. Oh my God, we didn't.
You're the only one that had Georgia, right? I didn't have Georgia in mine.
I'm the only one that had Georgia.
What a loser.
We had LSU. Did you have LSU in yours?
I had A&M instead of LSU.
Okay, gotcha. I mean, talk about fading Brian Kelly, but
Yeah, I don't know why you guys are on Brian Kelly.
Yeah.
Who's winning?
I'll put my hand up. Well, I mean, if I'm biased with my natty pick, I mean, I have 1 in for Bama, and then I have 1 in for LSU. If I had to pick, gun to my head, it's Bama. But, yeah.
So 2 Bamas and a Penn State.
I do have Penn State ticket. I cannot remember what the numbers are on it. I'll look it up. Do you have your spreadsheet there?
I believe that they're like, was it around +7? Was it 70-1 or 7-1? 70. Wish it was 70-1.
750 to win the championship.
Sounds about right.
750
plus 750. Yeah.
Is that? Yeah, it's probably like third, fourth. It's not bad. My Clemson plus 2,000 is still there. Just waiting.
It's not a terrible look.
They bumped up to like 1,200, so looks pretty good right now. Just based off of.
I like it.
Yeah. Right now, Texas is favored. 524. Ohio State's 537. This is consensus lines on Action. Penn State's 700. Georgia's 700. Oregon's 924. Alabama is 1,000. So that's still getting my
Oregon at 924.
924.
It's the schedule.
And then Clemson's 1,000. Notre Dame's 1,200. LSU's a 1,448.
Dear God. Okay. That's the 12-team playoff brackets then. So
there you go. I mean, there's nothing to argue.
Straightforward. Yeah, we've already argued for the last 3 weeks. I don't think we need to really do any more of that.
What do you want me to argue that before games have played? Also, two of us
West
having
Virginia is one of my first 4 out.
Georgia first 4 out for sure.
I'm just not doing this.
So it'd be Georgia, Oregon. Georgia, Oregon. Who else did I not have in there?
Georgia, West Virginia in the Sugar Bowl.
Louisville.
Where Georgia rests all of their starters and still wins 60-7.
60-7, yeah.
Yeah, first 4 out would be like for you guys, which should be Georgia, Oregon, like A&M, your next SEC team, Kansas State, yeah.
Kansas State, Arizona State, whatever.
Yeah. Mine was Oregon, LSU, Texas Tech, and I think it was Utah after that. So there you go. That's
reasonable.
That's 12-team playoff. Now it's time for some bold predictions. Now we can argue.
Okay.
What are we arguing next?
Bold predictions.
Well, I mean,
for the season in general?
Yeah.
Yes. Ours are almost, I guess, somewhat same-ish.
Bold do you want me to go? Because I can be real bold.
I mean, this is, I would say, boldest prediction that's correct. We'll have,
and then just like the long shot wild.
We should do a prize for boldest prediction gets a prize.
Okay.
So we'll do it that way. Anything you'd put your money on. How about that?
Okay. Literally every underwin total that I have.
It's not bold.
Bold. It is if it's plus money.
No, bold is if you could put money on Toledo being the 8 seed in the playoff.
Yeah.
That's bold.
That's bold. Like my first bold prediction is no Power 4 champion repeats this year. So no Oregon, no Georgia, no Clemson, and no Arizona State. None of those 4 teams.
Clemson's the only one that would be my only kickback. I agree with the other 3 conferences, but Clemson is the only one that I feel like could win the ACC again this year.
100%. I think it's Clemson and Arizona State could potentially, but it's the Big 12. We have no idea. But yeah, Clemson's like the biggest hurdle of that. And Georgia. I mean, I'm not counting Georgia out.
And you had Miami winning your ACC, correct?
I had it happening.
Yeah, I get it. We had some similar ones, though, I think, if I remember correctly.
I think I deleted all the ones that were similar.
Oh, that sucks. Well, my first one was Florida winning 10 games.
Yeah, I took that off. I also don't see that happening.
Well, sheesh.
That's the best one so far.
I have a Big 12 championship game being decided between TCU and Texas Tech.
It's bold. Say the first one's bolder.
Yeah. Klubnik winning the Heisman and then having an undefeated season.
That's the boldest.
Not winning the Natty. I didn't say winning the Natty. Just
an
undefeated regular season.
Yeah,
That's
obviously
the boldest.
I like that too. I've been
really
him winning the Heisman and them going undefeated.
Yeah,
that's
the only way he wins the Heisman, in my opinion.
I was going to say, yeah,
correct. But I'm saying that's super bold. Because you not only if Clemson goes undefeated, that doesn't mean he wins the Heisman.
Yeah, I mean that's true, but
there's been a lot of team bias on these last few Heisman winners. That's basically what I'm kind of going off of in a way.
Travis Hunter.
Yeah.
Yeah, they went 8-4.
I know that's what I'm just saying.
It was the social media hype that helped him out for sure.
Yeah.
I would say my absolute boldest prediction, besides Toledo being in if one of them's Toledo making the playoff. That's probably the boldest prediction I have, and that's after an 11-1, possibly 12-0 season. And then I would say my second one that I have is Western Kentucky winning the Conference USA, beating Liberty in the championship game.
Yeah, I mean I don't think that's crazy. I mean Liberty didn't even make the championship last year. Yeah, they did, but they didn't. Western Kentucky beat Jacksonville State. So yeah, that's not the craziest thing in the world. Mine are no SEC team wins more than 10 games in the regular season. Carson Beck has a resurgence year, and Miami goes 11-1. And then I have USC is back and wins 9 or 10 games this year.
Sorry, that was rude.
Okay, you said USC wins how many? 9 or 10?
9 or 10.
Dang. I have my
You know what I said earlier?
I know. We were talking about it. I mean, yeah, I'm high on them. I like them. I did have a couple more, which one of them I flip-flopped with another one because at first I had Illinois getting at least 8 to 9 wins and earning one of the lower seeds of a playoff spot, which was my Washington. So basically, I put in Washington as one of mine, except I have them beating Ohio State and Oregon upon going undefeated at home and earning that playoff spot.
Okay, that one might be bolder.
Yeah, that's a little...
Okay.
I mean, the best mock that I did is Washington 10-2. That was the best mock I had for Washington.
I love it.
No.
I'm pouring honey on you, goat.
Yo?
We're not talking about TCU quarterbacks here.
No, not anymore. Not none of those Huskies.
We only like fur at TCU.
There's something about horny toads and furries don't go together.
Fine. Right. You know what? Boldest prediction: Vandy is making the playoff.
And we're done.
Yeah.
No,
we're just going off the rails here.
You're
I have
just
a
trying
6-6
to
Vandy team.
No. I don't believe that. I wouldn't bet that.
All right, let me see. A Penn State undefeated. I don't think that's that far out of the question.
No, it's not bold.
I also had South Carolina beating Bama. Upsetting Bama, I should say.
LOL.
Would you call Buffalo winning the MAC a stretch? Because I don't think I don't think it's that far out there.
Do we both have that?
No, you have Toledo.
No, I have Buffalo.
Oh, you have Toledo's win total, I think.
Toledo win total yeah.
I mean, could you throw a Fun Belt team in there in the playoff, like a JMU or a?
That would be.
The more I thought about it, I wouldn't
just
hate it. It's just I have a hard time with JMU when they play Liberty.
Right.
Because Liberty's going undefeated.
That schedule is ridiculous. Yeah.
I do have Liberty 12-0, and then their loss coming in the championship game to Western Kentucky. So
that would be hilarious.
We had this whole argument on Monday about if Liberty would make it at 13-0. I disagree.
I hope they don't. I hope they get kept out. because I
We're
don't want to see
arguing
that again.
them
but-
over a Toledo team, or were you arguing them over like a American team?
I was saying if any
Either
other
way.
group of 5 team went 12-1, like if Boise went 12-1, I think they deserve to be in more than Liberty does at 13-0.
Yeah,
That's what I was
If
saying.
Boise's only losses to Notre Dame, which possibly another playoff team, then yeah, at that point you
Right.
kind of have to.
right.
I guess my boldest prediction is Baylor winning the Big 12. That's my boldest one. Plus 900, technically.
See, this is why we do the bold predictions, because now we can just like post these, and now we can just like wait for them to happen. And if they don't happen, nobody remembers. Doesn't matter.
Right.
Unless we go to next season and it's just like remember when
No, I get-
Vandy was
I get-
going to be a playoff team.
You
I
guys are
saw-
definitely pulling that out on me when they talk about when Toledo drops 3 straight.
Loses at home to a 21-point favorite, Kent State.
Literally, like, yeah. There's my 8 seed.
No, I get all the credit and none of the hate. That's what I say. It's not my fault that it didn't happen.
I would say my longest shot that I currently have in is either Alabama at plus 1,000 to win the championship, Jeremiah Smith at plus 1,000 for Heisman, and then the 750 for Penn State to win. Texas Tech to win. Texas in the Big 12 is plus 600. So I mean, those are kind of like my future.
Oh, I know what our
predictions.
bold take is, Cade. Georgia Tech.
Is it bold though if it happens?
If they make
All
the
right,
playoff.
what is it? Making the playoff?
Beating Clemson and making the playoff, yeah.
Beating
For
Clemson
the-
and Georgia.
Whew.
True. I mean, both have.
So what would that put them at? Like an 11-1 season,
12-0.
12-0
12-0.
season? Dang.
Which their conference schedule is low key like.
They're going to be favored in 10 of 12 games, and the 2 games they're not favored in, they play in Atlanta.
It's
One's neutral site and one's at home. I think the point spread on the what did I say the point spread was? 8.5.
8.
I want to bet it already.
No, was it 8 or 9? I think it was 9.
It was 8.5.
Oh,
Because
is it still up?
I'm sure. Yeah, it's game of the year. Game of the year tab on FanDuel. Not sponsored by FanDuel. But hey, FanDuel.
Hey, seriously. Hey. I mean, I saw the text, and I was just kind of like giving the side eye for a minute.
All I got was wow.
Yeah, I was busy that day. I don't even know what I was doing.
It was like 9:30 at night. This guy just
What-
shrugs me off.
What day was it?
It was literally last night.
He was busy.
Was you serious?
Yes, literally. All you go is, wow, should I take Illinois or Duke? I don't know.
I didn't. I just asked. I needed a second opinion.
It is 9.5 now.
Okay. Can we go higher? I think we can get to 10.
If Clemson wins and beats LSU, if Clemson loses to LSU, it'll go lower.
Oh, that's the Clemson line?
What do you
Georgia
think we've been
Tech.
talking about this whole time?
I thought that was the Georgia line.
No, it's Clemson Georgia Tech is 9.5.
So is the Georgia line up or no? I thought that was the Georgia line for neutral site. I didn't know there were going to be 10-point dogs at home.
13.5.
Brother.
So they have Clemson and Georgia power rated almost the same. They have Georgia power rated 1 point higher than Clemson.
14 or 13
'cause
and a
it's
half on neutral. 9.5.
9.5 at home.
That's nuts.
Or no, that's way off. I'm tripping. It'd be on a neutral. It'd be 12. Yeah,
12.
so 1 point. Yeah, 1 point. Yeah, I'm taking Georgia Tech plus 9.5. You can put it in. It's the first ever live bet podcast. Gonna go ahead and put that in the book, dude. 9.5's a little too high.
That's ridiculous yeah. That's why I was so confused for a second. That's why you're talking about a neutral. I'm like, for a neutral, I kind of get it, I guess, but
Yeah,
So you think-
literally?
You're thinking if If Clemson beats LSU week 1, that'll probably jump to 12.
I just don't know if it would. Yeah, it would cross the 10. I think it would get to 12 probably. I don't think it's getting to 14.
No, I don't think it's going to. Yeah.
But I think the problem is if Clemson loses at home, that number drops to like
6. Mm-hmm.
It drops below a touchdown, which I don't want to bet.
At that point, no, it doesn't mean we're betting Clemson.
No, I will not. I'm not betting against Clemson at all this year.
Kind of sounds like you said Clemson.
I think he said something else.
I said
I know.
Clemson with a rolled R in front of that. So because you're not taking Georgia Tech now, you're saying there's a chance.
I said Georgia Tech plus 9.5 on FanDuel. Do we take it now?
Yep.
And you said, oh, dear God. That was it. That's all I got.
I think I was watching a movie.
He don't pay attention to his phone mostly.
Dude, it was at 7.
You said it was at 9.
No, you texted me later about... You texted me 5 minutes later about
I took
Illinois.
a 2-hour... Oh, I thought I took a 2-hour break and then texted you back with Illinois and Duke.
That would have been even better.
That would have been, yeah. I also have one insane parlay that I sent you guys.
Oh, God,
which
yeah.
I'm going to try to limit those parlays this year, but it's a plus 24,200.
Good God.
So it's a win total
For the love of the game
this year. So I'll rattle it off for the people. Why not? Alabama over 9.5, LSU over 8.5, Penn State over 10.5, Clemson over 9.5, Texas Tech over 8.5, Kansas State over 8.5, Boise State over 9.5, Toledo over 8.5, Liberty over 9.5, and then Western Kentucky over 7.5. I put a little over $5 on it because why not? That pays out $1,400.
Oh my God.
14.
Oh my God.
Ridiculous. Oh, also, Cade, if you want a really good line,
yeah.
Washington plus 10.5 at Michigan.
Like it. The only thing there, it's a travel game.
Travel schmavel.
It's literally like what we talked about all last year, but it's a travel game.
That's only 2 time zones.
I feel like that's going to go down if Washington's winning, and possibly if Oklahoma beats Michigan. Is that week 2 or 3 they play?
I think it's 2.
2. So
week 2.
Could be a good chance to get in now.
That game's early or late October, I think.
I hate betting games that early, but at the same time, I feel like I'm gambling at 2 games at once at that point. Because if you take that, you're practically, I guess, betting on one side, either side of the Oklahoma-Michigan game. There's just a lot to go into that. I don't like betting games that far in advance, but it's a lot of points for Demon Williams and the gang.
Washington's plus 10.5 at home against Oregon.
All right, I'll be right back. Last game of the year.
It is. No, Demon Williams could die.
Are these all on FanDuel?
Yeah,
These
that's
are
in
all
the
on
game of the
FanDuel.
year tab.
Yeah.
Should be at least. So are we
Can I
all
not
taking
find-
10.5 against Oregon?
Why can I not find
I'm
the
not.
game of the year tabs?
You're not?
You're way too high on them.
No.
Yes. Yes. No way am I betting that right now.
Okay, talk to me like I'm stupid. Where's the game?
I'm
of the
not
year
going
tab?
to right now.
Just go to
Should
games
be.
and then just scroll.
Yeah.
That's what our podcast became tonight. We're just gambling.
Is that not what we're about?
Fair point.
God, it's beautiful. All these lines are so gross. Ugh.
So there's not like an actual game of the year line. You're just
No, it's
Not
just at the
anymore.
very, very bottom. Yeah. It's just the very, very bottom.
Yeah, you just scroll past like the week 1 games. You can get some of
literally-
them.
Oh, okay. I got you.
USC plus 11.5 at Oregon.
No.
Good night.
Vandy plus 22.5 at Alabama.
Yes.
It's a big point spread.
No, it's not even. That's not enough. I think they're going to run that up.
I know you guys are higher on Miami, but Notre Dame at a -2.5.
I already took Notre Dame money line.
Okay.
I took Miami for personal reasons. We are so back.
Yeah, I mean, speaking on that game really quick, just I know we'll break it down eventually, but I week 1 Carson Beck and that Miami offense against the Notre Dame defense. No thanks. I want no part in that. No part.
I'm kind of curious on the total because I've heard a lot of different things from a lot of different people, and supposedly, speaking from people that I've talked to, apparently our quarterback battle right now is neck and
over.
neck.
It's not over.
Here's the thing: from the people that I talk to, it's not close at all.
It's CJ Carr.
Nah, yeah, I know.
Everyone knows it's CJ Carr. They're just waiting.
Freeman's just playing cards.
Yeah, which is fine.
I'd rather him do that than whatever. Yeah.
I don't know if Miami can score 24 in that game.
Have you looked at team totals at all
for weeks 1?
Is that up right? Is that up yet? I know some games are up.
Okay. Backtracking since I'm stupid. Nebraska, Michigan.
Okay.
Nebraska's +3.5.
Where's the game?
Nebraska.
Now you're talking. I'm getting a field goal?
Yeah. I might take a money line
Mahomes?
there. I might take a money line there.
What week is that?
That is September 20th, whatever week that is.
Week 4?
Early?
No. Week 3?
See.
Week 3?
3. Is that
Labor Day?
It's the same. Yeah, it should be week 3 because that's LSU home this week as well.
It's week 4. It's week 4.
Oh.
Interesting. I do like that.
Oh, wait. I'm an idiot. Never mind.
Bryce Underwood's second road game. Good defense.
It'd be the first Big Ten game for him too, right?
Yeah, it would be.
Road Big Ten game.
All reports I've heard is Bryce Underwood's job from day 1.
Oh yeah, I mean we talked about that. I remember we talking about that when we did the Big Ten. But
heard that
it was his to lose.
Yeah, since the last time we talked, Ty Simpson has won the quarterback job at Alabama. Joey Aguilar is going to win the job at Tennessee. That's all but been confirmed.
Julian Sands not announced, but is probably the guy at Ohio State.
Yeah, I've heard it's saying, but they're keeping it close to the vest, especially with that week 1 game. Trying to think of any other big quarterback battles. There weren't a ton this year, I feel like. We usually have way more. But yeah, I think that's all the QB battles there.
Okay. Here we go. Bama, Georgia. Did you guys already talk about this one?
We haven't talked about the game specifically.
Bama's +4.5 on the road in Georgia.
I'll take Georgia.
-4.5?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think they win by a touchdown.
That game's always it's always an interesting game.
Well, it's going to be it's going to be such a great game. And yeah, I mean, Georgia hasn't lost a home game in 5 years. Defense is going to be good. Ty Simpson's first road game in the SEC is going to be.
What about an under 52?
Georgia. Is that his first? Is that really
his first? Yeah, that's the first SEC game for them.
I'd be looking at the under 52.5. Like that's a lot of points.
Both defenses should be good.
Like a 24-17 type game.
Vandy Bama's over-under is 51.5.
You know what I'm going to keep my eyes out for, speaking as an Ohio State fan, is after we get beat week 1, Grambling State is going to probably get waxed by 60.
That's probably fair.
Oklahoma's getting 9.5 in the Red River. That's funny.
Good take. I will say Tennessee -13.5 against Syracuse is a good bet, personally.
I think I bet that already.
I have that rated at 23, 24. Syracuse is going to get boat raced.
What do you have against Angeli, dude?
What?
So what do you have against Angeli?
Nothing. Who's he throwing the ball to? Or who's running the ball?
I'm kidding.
Penn State, Oregon, -6.5. That's a lot. That's a lot of points. What is it? That's middle of October, right? No. Oh, same as man. Dante Moore's first road game. That's a night game too. Yeah. I actually kind of like Penn State there. Night game. Dante Moore's first road test.
Georgia gets 2.5 hosting Texas.
Oh, hammer.
Yeah. Hello?
Yeah, I like that line a lot.
Oh, dear God.
Also, this is our segment of looking at the biggest games, guys. This is
just us just talking. This is live, okay? It's not pre-recorded. You guys are riding with us right now.
I'll tell you one I do like. I think Oklahoma plus 9.5 against Texas.
That's what I was just saying. That's why I was like, they're catching 9 in Red River. It's nuts.
I don't think there's 9 points separating those teams.
Big Ten championship regular season. Penn State's getting 3, or Ohio State's getting 3.5, or I don't know, vice versa. Penn State plus 3.5.
Giving 3.5. I'll take Ohio State minus 3.5.
That might be a hedge. That might be a hedge for me, though.
Big games.
I might.
When's the last time Penn State beat a team supposedly better than them?
I mean, never. But
exactly. There's no way I'm putting my money on Penn State in that game.
I mean, it is at the shoe. I looked at tickets to that game the other day. Yeah, they're about $400 a pop for decent seats.
Did you see the Alabama-Auburn line?
Yeah. Oh, boy.
Dude, I think Auburn's going to be good. The wide receiver room's so good.
Did we not already discuss this? How that was a no-brainer to take?
Auburn? 100%.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, that game's weird. Honestly, it makes me kind of want to play an over in that game more than anything.
Can we look at historically the last time Auburn has won the games and what the total has been? Because I feel like
I can do that.
That's probably a decent connection, I would say. I know that Jalen Milroe year had to be an over game to Isaiah Bond. I think that was an over game. Was it?
Well, they didn't win that game.
No, I know. I'm just saying how close it was. I'm trying to think of just overs in general.
The last time they were in Jordan-Hare was 51. Then it was 46, but Bama won both of those. The last time Auburn won, it was 45-48. And then the one before that, it was 26-14, so that hit the under. And then 28-34 in 2013. 27-28 in 2010. That's the last time. Those are the last couple times Auburn's won in the last 15 years.
Are you guys taking Washington 10.5 on Oregon?
No.
Not right now, but I do like it.
I think it's too many points, but I'm not betting against Dan.
I've said I don't like betting on games that far in advance personally. So.
Right, that's what I'm just sitting here looking at Ohio State, Michigan, and it's 5.5, and I'm just I cannot bet that yet.
No, I wouldn't do that.
Because hopefully, if my predictions are halfway correct, Michigan's just going to be a generally subpar Michigan team this year, and then we'll get 28.5 again, and then 21.5, and then lose. So
I'm more interested in the week 2, week 3 games if I'm going to bet anything. Iowa State. I am looking at Iowa.
Yeah, I think we broke that one down on the server.
Yeah, I mean they're getting points. I'm hoping it gets to a field goal. But I think the only way that happens is if Iowa State beats Kansas State.
Okay, so Michigan, Oklahoma, 2.5. Would you take the Oklahoma there?
I'd take Oklahoma, yeah.
I'm personally, yeah.
Also would probably like the under, depending on the number.
46.5 right now.
Give me money line Mateer, baby.
What a story that is.
Dude, the last couple of days in the college football world have been elite. Shout out Venmo.
Shout out John Gruden.
True.
He's going to be the head coach. Soon.
Where would your first idea be?
Arkansas.
No way.
I mean, he has always said he wanted to be in the SEC. So
I mean, yeah,
SEC,
but
they've got a ton of money.
I would never expect it to be them.
Link up with Coach Cal.
Yeah.
Get out. And you lost me.
It's the greatest Kentucky basketball coach.
Yeah, and you're going to keep posting about it. Arkansas football would still post about Gruden and his Raiders Super Bowls or something like that, probably. Our coach won so many championships, but they weren't for us.
He's not going to Kentucky. And I think those are the only 2 jobs that open this year in the SEC.
You think it's going to be hired on this year?
I think if Arkansas is serious about football, I don't know. It'd be interesting.
What about UC? If Satterfield, think it's SEC or bust for him?
I do. Because he's a Tennessee grad, or he's not a Tennessee grad, but that was his first job was Tennessee in coaching.
Yeah.
His wife went to Tennessee. Yeah, he went to
yeah.
No, he did. He graduated from Wayne.
If that head coaching job at Cincinnati opens up, they're more than likely going to be hiring internal guys with like maybe Tressel or Gino. They might take Gino from Notre Dame, honestly, because Gino was there. Honestly, Kerry Coombs, low key from Coleraine, our area, he might be in there. I know they called Matt Campbell whenever they were hiring Satterfield. But I don't think he would. Yeah. But that's who I would call personally from UC. But
I wonder if Auburn has a down year if they hire Gruden too.
You think Freeze is out?
Or Oklahoma. I think if Freeze or Venables end up 6-6 or worse, they're out. Yeah.
I mean, I have them at 7-5, and I even mentioned that you could possibly throw them in the bottom half of the SEC when we talk.
I mean, I'm high on Oklahoma this year personally.
Sure, but
and Auburn.
There's one. All it takes is there's 2 things that need to happen for Auburn and Oklahoma to not be good, and it's the quarterbacks that they brought in. Jackson Arnold's not good. They go 6-6 or 5-7. If John Mateer's not good, Oklahoma's dead. They proved that last year. So if the quarterbacks don't work out, then 100% they could go under 500 or 500.
I feel like I could see him jumping on a Kentucky train though too.
Not a chance. His
Gruden,
wife went
you
to
don't think he would?
His wife went to Tennessee.
Oh, that's true. Okay, hear me out. The fade Brian Kelly train. LSU has a bad off year. Don't think it happens. But if they have like a 8-4 season, do you think that they would look at getting rid of Brian Kelly?
Buyout's way too high.
No, buyout's too high. They recruit well. They transfer portal well. The only thing that they need to do better is win games. Win big games.
They are the Penn State of the SEC.
With Brian Kelly, yeah. We are not even 6 years removed from 2019, so I'll give them the benefit of the doubt.
That's true.
Penn State hasn't won anything since the 80s.
I really don't think that he even sees the NCAA, in my opinion, as far as Gruden goes.
Gruden?
I think that NFL departure, leave, whatever you want to call it, I think SEC admins are kind of watching that like a freaking hawk. I don't think they would let him.
From what I've heard, I think a lot of people would hire Gruden.
I would love if people hired Gruden. Don't get me wrong.
He'd be awesome. He'd be a top 5 head coach. I mean, he'd go to Florida.
So are we going to have like a second poll in the Spotify chat where it's like, where would you like to see Gruden?
Sure.
Wish there was like a thing where you could type in your answer. That'd be pretty nice.
Just do, yeah, true.
Other. Just other.
And that's what I had to do for the playoff poll that we had.
Comment where you think he would go.
This has just been a pure yap session, but honestly, I'm all here for it.
I think I'm done with my yapping.
I don't think there's any top 10 games to go over. I mean, we pretty much all kind of hit on them, and we kind of know whichever ones are bigger than others. Yeah, I guess we can end it here and just soak it in and be ready for Week 0 preview next week. Game point for next week is very up in the air still, obviously, because we're still trying to figure out a way to record 2 episodes, but also make sure that we give or provide the content that we've been discussing and talking about, obviously. So the preview essentially is obviously reviewing, I'm assuming, the full slate of Week 0, considering how many games that there are, which shouldn't be a 2-hour episode. And even though that we don't have action in all of those games, as much as I would love to, Yeah, pretty much just go in terms of like a pick 'em kind of thing, or maybe an ATS pick 'em kind of thing, whichever. We'll figure it out though, and obviously, if we're taking suggestions in terms from a viewership standpoint, and then from the three of us. So whatever you guys want to see, whatever you guys want to hear in terms of the season, in terms of regular season, in terms of hot takes, playoffs, blah blah blah, what you name it. I mean, we'll figure out a way to incorporate it the best that we can, and do whatever we can to interact more. That way, we have some sort of pipeline, obviously. So yeah, I'm really excited. I wish that I could just sleep for the next like 6 days and wake up and record that preview, but it's fine. Guess we'll wait. We'll figure it out. So yeah, that'll do it for this week's episode. I know we kind of yapped a little bit all over, but hopefully you enjoyed enough. Kept it shorter though, thankfully. Going on 10 p.m. So thanks for bearing with us, and we will see you guys next week.